Yesterday was the deadline for teams to add prospects to the 40-man roster in preparation for the Rule 5 draft. Because of that, a few trades took place yesterday, including the Oakland A's trading for former top prospect Brent Honeywell Jr. from the Rays. In Honeywell, the A's are getting a pitcher who was once ranked as the number 12 prospect in the MLB. Unfortunately for Honeywell, he got hurt after the 2017 season and he did not pitch into professional baseball again until 2021 due to injuries and the pandemic. He came back healthy to start the 2021 season and pitched to a more than solid 3.97 ERA in AAA in 81 innings with 67 strikeouts and 24 walks. Honeywell even made his debut, but he struggled giving up 4 earned runs in 4 innings. He is out of options, so he will have to start the season with the A's or be designated for assignment. Now, while Honeywell has a very high ceiling, his chance of fulfilling it is small given that he will be 27 on opening day and he has struggled with injuries and missed 3 years of pro baseball. He's probably best suited for the bullpen. For the Rays, they needed roster space for prospects and Honeywell became expendable. And given that the Rays have surplus pitching depth, even though you can never have too much of it, Honeywell would have struggled to find playing time, and this trade benefits all 3 parties of the trade. The A's had an extra roster space, and they may even trade big-name stars like Matt Olson and Chris Bassett, which means Honeywell could find a good amount of playing time. For the A's, this is a low-risk, high-reward trade, as they don't really give up anything besides cash considerations, and they get someone who could be a solid role player. Yesterday, Dave Dombrowski was very active on the trade market, making 2 trades. In the first trade with the Yankees, the Phillies acquired reliever Nick Nelson and catcher Donnie Sands in exchange for 2 prospects. In Nelson, the Phillies are getting a 25-year-old reliever who has 35 career big league innings under his belt. He debuted in 2020 having a 4.7 ERA in 20 innings. Unfortunately, his ERA ballooned all the way to 8.7 in 14 innings this year. His minor league numbers were much more encouraging as he had a 3.8 ERA. For the Phillies, they can use all the pitching they can get, and Nelson is at least worth the look. The Phillies also acquired minor league catcher Donnie Sands. Sands ranked as the 30th best prospect in the Yanks system and now ranks as the Phil's 26th. Last season, the 25-year-old catcher hit 18 home runs and had a .261 batting average between AA and AAA. Both were on the Yankees 40-man. Heading back to the Yankees are minor leaguers TJ Rumfield and Joel Valdez. Rumfield was a 12th round pick this year and he had .250 with 0 home runs in A-ball in 27 games. Valdez is even farther away from the big leagues, having his only pro experience in the Dominican Summer League. But his numbers were very encouraging as he had a 1.6 ERA in 55 innings. The Yankees needed roster space and traded them for prospects, and the Phils got 2 intriguing players. Overall, this trade benefits both teams. The Phillies also acquired catcher Garrett Stubb from the Astros in exchange for prospect Logan Cerny. With Sands and now Stubbs, it is very evident that the Phillies are moving on from Andrew Knapp as both catchers can replace him and back up JT Realmuto. Stubbs, who is 28, has only hit .182 in parts of 3 seasons with the Astros. While he has struggled in the majors, his experience there is really limited and he hasn't really gotten a chance to prove himself. And his minor league numbers are far more encouraging. In Cerny, the Astros are getting the Phillies' 10th round pick. While his draft result may not show it, Cerny is rated very high by prospect analysts and now ranks as the Astros' 28th best prospect. He had .333 with 15 home runs in college last season before reaching A-ball with the Phillies. In my opinion, this was too steep of a price for Stubbs, but the Phillies did make 2 nice trades. If you guys have enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe and tell me what you think of the trades in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.